I know. We're in good hands. I'm not too worried. Okay, how about now? Is it better? Good? Okay. Awesome. Well, good morning. Thank y'all for coming. My name is Hannah Johnson. I am the Adult Services Librarian at the Molly Pruitt Library. So we are the closest San Antonio Public Library branch to here. We're located on the campus of Roosevelt High School. So we're a unique dual-use library. It's a school library during the day, and then it's a public library in the evenings and on the weekends. But in addition to our building, we also come out and do events like this so that we're still reaching the community during the weekdays when we're not open. How many of y'all now have a San Antonio Public Library card? Yes? Do we have y'all mostly all covered here? Okay. If anyone else needs one after this presentation, y'all are welcome to go to the table over there and get a card, and as well as ask us any questions that maybe we didn't get covered today that you still have. We're happy to answer any questions on library services or programs. So today we're going to focus on one of our digital resources that you can stream here from home. You don't even have to visit the library. It's called Kanopy, which Kanopy is movies and TV shows. So last time I was here, we talked about Libby, which most people who are familiar with the digital library know Libby. And that is ebooks, audiobooks, and magazines that you can get from your device, whether that be an iPad, a Kindle, your smartphone. We also have the first one here that's called the MySAPL app. So this is San Antonio Public Library's very own app that you can get on your device. You can see everything we have in our catalog, whether it's a physical book or a digital book. You can also put things on hold if you want to reserve them. You can manage your account so you can see what you have checked out. You can see what you have on hold, how much longer you have to read that item. So that is a really good one to have, especially now that y'all all have cards. You can log on with that card number, and then you can see your account and manage it from there and find what we have in the collection. And then Kanopy, which we're going to focus on, is a streaming video platform. So it's very similar to something like Netflix or Hulu, something that you're going to have on your smart TV, or you could have it on your iPad, your phone, and you can stream movies and TV shows to your device using your library card. It's free. And then I have a little video here that's going to play, I think. There we go.
It's beautiful. I love it.
Go on.
Got your attention, didn't it?
Before the party begins, let's go over the details.
Go to Kanopy.com, select Library, search for your library, enter your library card number, explore a world of cinema.
Okay, so the very first time you access Kanopy, you're going to go, you can download the app if you're on your phone or your tablet or on a smart TV. You'll go to the App Store, you'll download Kanopy, and then it'll prompt you to set up your account. If you're just on a computer, you can also set up an account. You'll just go to Kanopy.com, and it'll ask you for your public library. You'll choose San Antonio Public Library, and then you'll put in your card number, and it'll take you from there. You can also go directly to, it's a little bit of a longer link, but Kanopy.com/MySAPL, and that will already have preset San Antonio Public Library for you. So it's like one less step. So it's easy to set up your account, and as long as you've got your library card number, that's what you're going to need to set up. And when you set up your account, and there is one other thing. If you're a Libby app user, you can actually get to Kanopy from Libby app. So if you're more comfortable doing it that way, that's another way you can set up your account. There is a button at the bottom for extras, and you will click on that, and then you can get to Kanopy from there. So that's another way you can find Kanopy. And I'm happy to go over, if anyone has specific Libby questions, I'm happy to go over that. Already pre-filled San Antonio Public Library. Canopy.com/mysapl. So it's on that the end of the second bullet point. Yeah.
So you're saying it's better probably to go on to Libby and then just press the button down below.
The question.
You're on Libby.
The question was, is it better to go on Libby and push the button down below? Sorry, we are recording, so I was trying to repeat your question so that it would. Yes, so that if you're familiar with Libby already, and then yes, that would be an option. But otherwise, it would be totally fine to just go straight to the Canopy app or to your the Canopy website in your browser. Libby, which you can kind of see, it's a small little image here, the screenshot. But Libby has a section called Extras, and it links to other digital resources that you have access to through the San Antonio Public Library. So Canopy is on there. There's one called Classica, which it has many different performances that are like classical, ballet, or opera. It has kind of the very artsy performances on there. We have Craftsy, which is tutorials on different arts and crafts, and then Craftsy in Spanish as well. So any of that you could get to from Libby if you're already a Libby user and that feels more comfortable, or you can get to any of them just online as well through the San Antonio Public Library website. So it's totally up to you, but they've tried to make it as easy as possible to find Canopy and our other resources from wherever you normally use library resources. They have them kind of cross-linked for you. Okay. So you're going to find, if it's not already pre-filled for you, when you set up your account in Canopy, you're going to find your library. So you're going to choose San Antonio Public Library. You're going to enter that card number you have, and then it might ask you for a PIN. That PIN, if you have the purple brochure, the welcome brochure that we handed out today, that explains what your PIN is. Or you're welcome to call us and we can tell you what the default is, but it's SAPL followed by your birth date, a 2-digit month, day, and year. So it is in that purple, right when you open the purple brochure, it's going to be on that first little flap. And we can always reset that. If you cannot figure out what your PIN is, we can just reset it to the default for you, which that would be an option. So it might ask you for your PIN, and then you're going to set up a Canopy account. So it's going to ask you for an email address and a password that you're going to set just for Canopy. And then going forward, you're going to use that email address as your username, and then that Canopy password you set, you'll use that to log in on all your different devices that you might be using Canopy on. Okay, and then these are kind of screenshots. And I'm happy to send this PowerPoint out. I can share it in case anybody has additional questions, since it does screenshot step by step how you're going to create that account. So let's see. You're going to add your library card, and then, okay, this screenshot here shows you what it looks like when you're going to create your new login for Canopy. So you're putting in that email address, which is going to be your username, and then you're setting a password, and that password is going to be used just for Canopy so that you can log in on all your different devices. You'll use your email address you give them as the password, and then Canopy. So you'll never have to enter in your library card number again, that long number. Once you have your account set up, that's all you're going to use. Okay, and then Canopy is unique in that you check out, everything on there is free, but you get a set number of tickets every month. So with San Antonio Public Library, they give you 21 tickets each month, and those tickets reset automatically on the first of each month. And you don't have to worry about due dates for your items. They'll just get checked back in as soon as they're due, which is nice too. It's very similar to Libby too. You don't have anything overdue. Everything will just get checked back in. So here's what it looks like. So when you're logged into Canopy, you'll see how many tickets you have remaining. It's going to be at the top of your screen. It'll tell you. And as I mentioned, at the start of each month, you're getting 21 tickets, and you have that calendar month to use those tickets. They don't roll over. So it'll reset to 21 next month. So here we are at the end of February. So you would, if you logged on today, you would get 21 tickets, and then you have until March 1st to use those, and then they'll reset again. And each item you find on there will tell you at the top. I know the text is really small, but you can kind of see the arrow. So the area you're looking for right under the title, it'll tell you how many tickets that item costs and then how long you will get that item. And there used to be kind of a rhyme or reason to it, but now it's pretty random. So I do suggest you look on each item to see how many tickets it'll cost you and then how long you'll get that item used. So here you're checking out the whole season. So like this example we have here is Father Brown season 11. And it's one of the newer seasons, so it does cost a little bit more. It's 5 tickets, and you're going to get the whole season for 5 days. So you can binge watch that. You can always recheck out an item. If you're like, oh, I didn't get through all my episodes of Father Brown, you can just check it again. It will cost you 5 more tickets though. But some of the earlier seasons, like I know Father Brown, like season 1 and 2, they're free. They're actually 0 tickets. So you could just keep checking that one out and it's not going to cost you anything. Well, none of it costs you anything, but you know what I mean. It's not going to use up any of your tickets. So let's see. And then I wanted to just highlight a few of the most popular collections on Canopy. So Canopy has a very wide range of films. They have popular films like new releases. An example, I was just on there last week and saw that they added the movie Life of Chuck, which is the newest one based off of a Stephen King novel. It was out in theaters. It's a popular film. So they have just fun stuff on there, but they also have educational things. They have documentaries. They're very strong in BBC productions, so if you like BBC or your PBS, there's a lot on there. They also have great courses, which a lot of people like too, which are educational, and they have a wide range of content, whether that be historical, political. They have even like cooking classes on there and great courses, so that's a popular one. They also highlight each month special collections on the Canopy homepage. So I put here in the middle, there's silent films. That was one of the collections they highlighted this past month. And it says, explore our extensive collection of silent films. So they have a lot of very niche type stuff as well. Very cinematic, artsy things on there, which I think a lot of people like to find too, because those are harder to find on your mainstream streaming platforms like Netflix. And then they also are strong in the Criterion Collection, if anyone is interested in that. Those are movies, some of them are older movies, some of them are current, that have been deemed to have some cinematic importance. They add extra features and bonus content on there, and those are really cool and really popular. The library has a DVD and Blu-ray collection. We still have physical DVDs and Blu-rays that you can check out, and the Criterion Collection DVDs are among our most popular. So it's nice that you can get them straight from home and not even have to come check them out at the library. So there is a very wide range on Canopy, and there's lots of things you can find, and I'm sure whatever your interest is, there's probably something on Canopy, and they're constantly adding new content as well as taking content off. But it will tell you what is leaving soon, so that you know if you wanted to watch it before it goes. And then that was really all I had planned for the Canopy portion. I wanted to leave plenty of time for y'all to ask questions, or if you have your device and you need help setting up, we're happy to help do that as well. We have a microphone, so that if anyone can ask questions, wait for the microphone so that way we can get your question on the recording. And I think you had a question, so we've got the microphone coming over to you.
Is there a limit to the number of people who can have the same item checked out?
That is a great question.
Sometimes, you look for a title and it'll say audiobook but not available. Or so.
Yeah, so if you use Libby, you're used to that limit, right? You're like, oh gosh, I got to get on a hold line for this. With Canopy, no. It's all simultaneous use. So as many people as want the item can check it out at one time. There are no waiting periods on Canopy.
Other than their limitation of tickets,
Yes.
is there any limit to the number of titles or items that you can have active at the same time?
No,
So
you're
as long as you got tickets, you're good.
and especially because there's a lot of free content on there too. You could have a lot of things checked out at once, and that would be fine. Yep. We have a question over here. We're gonna get the microphone to you. Just 1 second here.
Will IT be able to help us? Some of us are technologically disadvantaged, and will IT be able to help us?
If you visit a library branch with your device, or you happen to have it today, most library staff can help you with Canopy. If it's an issue with your account or just getting set up and knowing how to navigate and use it, library staff can help you with that. If it's more of a technical glitch or something that, and sometimes we look at it and we're like, oh, this is not anything we can do. This is a Canopy issue. There is a really good help section on Canopy if you're on the app or on the website, and you can get help from Canopy employees too. So it might be one or the other. We might refer you to them if it's something we can't help with. But if you just generally need help setting up your account, navigating, learning how to check things out, and seeing what you have checked out, library staff is more than happy to help you do that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, and then we have one more question as soon as we get to the microphone to you.
Libby is more books, isn't it, than Canopy?
Yes. Libby is books, audiobooks, and magazines.
Okay.
So there is that's one of the underrated features is the magazines. There are like thousands and thousands of magazines on Libby, and they're the newest editions, as well as the back catalog too. So that is one of the really cool features about Libby is that you can look at the newest, Real Simple or Home, Better Homes and Gardens, and all of those popular magazines are in there too. So yes, that is a difference. Your what traditionally was print media is on Libby, and your audio visual media is mostly Canopy.
It's gonna be Libby.
So if you download it on your phone, you still have to go through the process and download it on your TV.
You need to download it wherever you're watching it.
Okay.
So if you want to watch it on your phone, having it on your phone would
Got
work.
it.
If you want to watch it on your smart TV or your Roku or your Fire Stick or whatever you might use to stream, you would download the app onto that device for your TV.
Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome. And you can download the app in as many places as you need it. There's no limitations on that. Any other questions on any library services, programs? Nope.
It is a streaming. It's not like we download the file to our device and watch it on our device.
The question was, it is truly streaming and it's not downloading a file to your device, and yes, that is correct. So you do need to have internet access in order to do it, or if you're doing it on your phone, having cellular service would do that for you, but it would use your data. All right. If there are any other questions you think of, y'all are more than happy to ask us at the table before you head out. And if you didn't have a chance to stop over there, we have flyers that have the instructions for Canopy, as well as flyers on Libby and the My SAPL app. We also have a program calendar for the Molly Pruitt Library, and you can get a library card if you didn't have a chance to do that already. So if y'all have any other questions, feel free to stop by and ask us. I put my contact information up here on the slide as well. Y'all are more than happy to reach out anytime